So hi, how are you doing, Padmanabh?
I'm doing great, Aditya. Thank you for asking.
Great. So let's start with your introduction.
Right. So my name is Padmanabh Manikandan. I've been working as a data scientist for the past 3 years,
Hmm.
and I joined Bosscoder uh, in 2024 on the May advanced batch. And
Okay.
right now, I'm working as a machine learning engineer at a startup called Maximum.ai.
Hmm. Okay, that's great. So, like, why did you want to upskill yourself? What was the main reason behind it?
So after working for 3 years at a company like a startup called Alpha Analytics, I felt like I needed a switch from Pune. I wanted to work in a startup anywhere in Bangalore.
Hmm.
So I started preparing for interviews, and I
Okay.
also gave interviews, but I did not feel very confident about my interviews. Like most of the
Hmm.
questions were out of my grasp, and I
Okay.
wanted more experience in handling all those kind of questions.
Hmm.
And I found out about Bosscoder, about upscaling my skills, and I
Hmm.
decided to take this course so that I could feel more confident about answering questions in the
Okay.
interviews.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was the primary reason for joining this course.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So, like, were there any other problems or challenges you were facing in your previous company that led you to switch to a different company?
Yes, so financial reason was the primary one, I would say,
Okay.
and I felt like I could switch to a company that could pay more
Hmm.
based off the market standards. So,
Okay, okay. So, Padmanabh, like, can you tell me more about your current role? What are you doing right now, and what are your daily tasks and all?
right. So, as a machine learning engineer, I have to make sure that the documents that are being processed for all transactions. So, the startup mainly works with real estate
Hmm.
transactions, and we have to make sure all the data that is being extracted from those documents are correct or validated and extracted properly.
Hmm.
So we are constantly trying to develop the extraction accuracy, the efficiency in all the processing, and
Okay.
also how accurate the validation it really is. So we're
Hmm.
constantly trying to improve that on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, okay. Got it. So, you joined Bosscoder Academy, right? But there are multiple other platforms for upskilling. So, what was the reason to join specifically Bosscoder?
I think most of the reviews were really great, and I also saw the alumni list, and they were well
Hmm.
placed at like very good MNCs,
Hmm.
which is why my friend and I decided to join this course.
Okay. Okay, got it. So, what is your feedback about the instructors and mentors who taught you?
Right. So as far as I can remember, the teachers were very patient with us. They
Hmm.
discussed all the concepts very in a detailed manner.
Hmm.
All our doubts were cleared. Specifically, the this teacher named Akash Kothari was really nice,
Hmm.
and I think everyone respected him, and he was very patient with us.
Okay.
And he explained things in a very simple form so that we could understand, and most of the people in my batch were very at a very beginner level, so
Okay.
even for them it was very easy to understand all the complex concepts.
Hmm.
So I would say the teaching and the course material was really nice.
Okay. And any feedback about mentorship?
The mentorship was also nice. I had curated a list of doubts and he cleared them all.
Hmm.
He
Hmm.
also gave me some course material to work on, and
Okay.
also guided me on how to handle interview questions, like what
Hmm.
are they expecting and what is expected from you, like,
Hmm.
and how you should respond to like scenario based questions. So that is quite helpful.
Okay, got it. So, like, there are multiple working professionals currently upskilling themselves, right? In multiple domains like data science, data engineering, or maybe software engineering. So, as a working professional yourself, you decided to upskill. So, what are a few tips you want to give to these working professionals who are currently like ready to make a decision about upskilling or not? So, any tips for them?
Right. I think consistency is everything.
Hmm.
The way, like, based on my experience, I was constantly trying to apply it in multiple companies every
Hmm.
day, and I was also constantly trying to improve my interview questions response. So with each and every interview, I found out some drawback about my response, like what went wrong in the interview.
Okay.
So consistently trying to improve your mistakes
Mm.
is what's going to make you better. And also,
Okay.
like everyone, I feel like everyone at some point tries to be like they try to give up after multiple attempts. I always feel like it's right after, like, it's very close. The interview that's a successful interview is very close. I know it always feels like you're done and you should just give up, but it's it's not the case. I think you should always keep trying.
Okay. That's a great tip. I believe that anyone watching this will definitely get some help. Consistency, of course, the biggest factor which leads to a success. Right. So one last question, and you accomplished like your, let's say your goal was to make a switch, right? You fulfilled that. So can you share more about how did you actually achieve it?
Right. So after joining Bosscoder, I like they made sure that the course material is in a way that is helpful for all interview questions,
Hmm.
and they covered from basics to advanced, right? So in terms of theory and concepts, I was very clear. Like I was pretty much very confident, and I think to turn into turn like have a successful interview, I think you should keep trying. Like I know that you're always going to have interviews that are going to make you feel like you're not worth it or something, but um, I failed so many times in the interview process, but it is because of all those failures I felt more confident in the upcoming interviews.
Right.
So yeah, so it was mostly just concept understanding and
Hmm.
scenario based understanding what would you do in situations where the technology is failing you, and but you have to figure out a way to create the solution. Like so scenario based questions and interview questions, basic very concept based questions, and then consistently trying to attempt interviews is what got me through it all.
Okay, that's great. And yeah, thank you so much, Padmanav, for sharing your journey